Sunday, y'all. Let's get straight into it. First, we're collabing with Kel Rocky. That's her wife. I don't know. I don't know, but that would be Jen, Ken and Gypsy's dream right there, right? Um, this murderer got on here with another collab, Natalie Reynolds. I couldn't stand. I'm missing a lot of nails, y'all, from moving. Just got to get over it. I'm lucky I can get into film today. You guys, I even put a purse, I hope you can see it, on my dresser, and I was going to put my shoes, I'll show you at the end, on there, and I'm like, I just can't bring myself to put my heels up on my dresser, just to troll her, because, I also saw a comment that she left where people wouldn't say this to her face. Girl, we say it every day. We say it every day. You're a joke. You're a murderer. You should not be free. Period. Queen. The slay, yes. Queen, no. Why is it that when she wears, these pants are way too tight for her diaper, and then in all the other tight shirts, it looks like she's wearing like an umpire vest? And Gypsy, when you're holding Natalie Reynolds' hand and you're walking, you don't have to do this and push your chest out because she doesn't have her fake tatas in under hers, like in the one. Girl, where's your baby? Where is your baby? Where is the Christian era? Where's your podcast? Like I said, this just proves my point. From day one, this chick has no remorse, no accountability. She got out of her murder. She always planned to lay it on Nick anyways. She got what she wanted. Oh, I did 8 years. You should have got the death penalty. Remember that whole, my mom is a piece of POS. Yes, you are forgetting. She is a victim, but she was a perpetrator too. So are you. But you're not a victim. You were never ABUSED, mentally, physically, or medically. That is debunked. Oh, and by the way, Gypsy, whose blood is on the inside of your jeans that they arrested you in? It's male. It's not Nick's. It's not your mama's. Whose is that? Like I said, this girl took her mom out before Nick got there. Becca Scoops talked to the retired detective, and he and all police fully believed she was involved. You were involved, Gypsy. And now, let's get into it, y'all. Mainstream media is finally speaking up about this murderer. Finally. Maybe now they'll look at the FOIAs and finally put the truth out there. The only violence, ABUSE, that ever happened in that home was from her to her mom, period, over some eggplant. Now it's both ways, remember? She told her daddy she was bisexual. You have to figure it out, and she was Wiccan. What happened to the Christian era? Oh my gosh, all the be better, do better. Where'd all that go, Gypsy? Let's take a look at some of the... Okay, let me slow down. This woman, Kel Rocky, right here, is the woman she left her baby with for a week. She knew her for 11 weeks? Am I correct about that? A few months? I'm pretty sure it was. Knew her for, I don't know, a few months. It might have been 6-7 months. I don't know. Somebody on the internet, she's from Ireland, apparently. Very rude. Boy, she moved to the bayou because they look just like... They think you are a Blanchard because you look like Gypsy Kel and your wife. Y'all look like her. It's pretty obvious. And you know what? I have nothing further to say about this geriatric wannabe. Oh, the Chipettes. She's a singer, supposedly, and a writer and author. Okay. And this is who her fame is. Yeah. Hey. The coming in my room, that's never gonna stop, y'all. That's never gonna stop. Okay, so since I've got ahead of myself and I've given you my rundown, let's hop over to Natalie Reynolds and their collab. Now remember what Gypsy said about baby Aurora. Let's take a look at that real fast. Let's go to grbsnark because they always have it put together, ready. Shout out to the snarkers. This is from U Plus Character 948. And let's just have a listen.
How are you gonna tell your daughter about what you did?
We listen and we don't judge.
I went to prison for 8.5 years because my own mom. We don't judge.
Yeah, I want to know. How are you okay with your daughter now? Because everything you do, that book that you dedicated to your daughter was straight P3DO file, Gypsy file. That was soft porn. It really was. You dedicated it to your daughter. I just also want to remind you guys that Gypsy calls her baby what her grandpa. Okay. Y'all remember in her book, and we went over this and I was already irritated about it then, where she said her grandpa looked at her pull up like it was a honeypot. Well, that's what she calls Aurora. And there's a creator that I saw on here crying because she's throwing it in our face, just like every other mainstream media person does. Throws it in our face. And that's what she's doing. Yeah. It's exactly what she's doing. This girl sold her soul for clicks, to views, and fame. Clicks, views, and fame. She thought she was untouchable because she has been. For over the 2 years she's been out, everything in the foyers, the little tweens ignore it. Slay queen, you're beautiful. Let me tell you something, Gypsy. Look at you and look at Natalie. See the difference? Gypsy thinks she looks like Natalie does. But see, Natalie doesn't filter. So we are seeing Gypsy without the NASA grade filters. Just like how she looked in her closet in the pajamas, the silk pink pajamas. She has a very wide, like weird neck, and it like something like sticks out right there. It's really weird. Very broad shoulders, square. She's not this. It looks like she's wearing like this umpire protection wear under her shirts. It's probably a girdle. She's trying to shape her stomach. She's wearing really, really low cut. Her torso is super long anyway, so the flare jeans and the low cut jeans that she's wearing, like the hip huggers, look so ridiculous on her. Ridiculous. Look at Natalie and look at you. And then we'll get to it, okay? I'm trying not to do an hour-long video. I'm trying to just get you guys to the point that I'm going to make. In her videos to neck from the foyers, from the actual foyers, let's not forget Gypsy lied to her mother and told her she couldn't walk because she didn't want to lose the love and attention. Why did she do that? Because she got to meet casts from The Lord of the Rings. She got to meet Miranda Lambert, other singers, other celebrities. And she called herself the local celebrity. All she had to do was play sick. She said she didn't have the you had education, Gypsy. You had education. Homeschooling is not. I homeschool. This is such a bad world, you said. This is such a horrible place. I protected my child when it was a bad time. And I homeschooled him for a year. And then he went back. You didn't go to school because you didn't want to. Not because mommy said so. You're lazy. You didn't want to do the work. You didn't want to go to school. And if you ask me, Dee Dee probably did most of your work for you. Because Dee Dee was an enabler. Yeah. Dee Dee never told you no. Here, Gypsy's explaining she's going to the airport. Okay. Here's her get ready with me collab. And, she said that, and here you have these, this is a teen girl. Why is she so effing gorgeous? Holy, are you joking? When you look at her, which eye are you looking at? She has a more chiseled chin than her boyfriend. It's not her fiance, not her husband, the guy she's trying to get married to. She has her little push-up bras with her little stuffies under it too. Yeah. Also, her nose. Holy moly. The doctor who did her nose should be done. And she's filing her teeth. Look at her teeth when she posted pictures of before with all the silver and after. Her top teeth were normal. They look great. Since she's had her, I kept wondering, why does it look like she has no teeth in her mouth when she has teeth? She is filing the front of her teeth to make it look like bangs. She's been doing it. Then she gets on here and does this you're looking at a murderer. A murderer who didn't want to take care of her sick mom. Who got mad because her mother said her boyfriend couldn't live with them. Her mother said, no, I will not take care of you. I will not help you raise a baby. I will not help you financially. No. Her mother got scared and knew something was going to happen. She started looking for shelters. She also started looking for therapy from therapists for mother-daughter issues. Even looked up what is it called when someone is addicted to drama? And why teens steal pain medication. This chick cares about her. This is what she was back before she took her mother's life. This is the real her. And now she's gloating in our faces like she was in that book, like she has been online, and everybody's like, and I'm fed up. And it's about time mainstream media finally picked this up and put her in her place because it backfired. I'm sorry to be so high-strung over it. This girl has ran her mother's name through the ground. She's a mom. Not a great mom, that's for sure. Ken, you're okay with this? Of course he is. Hybristrophilia. And not only just that, they were on Omegle trying to hook up with other people anyway, so he's living his best life right now. You know what? The less he has to deal with her, the better. He knows she's doing stuff. That's why he threw such a fit that she was trying to sneak out when he was on live. He knows. He's not dumb. And her, oh, well, you're just with me for the money, trolling us. Oh, he is, honey. He is. He does not love you. If that is love, God, keep me away from it. I would never want a man to look at me the way he looks at you. Ever. Strangers look at me with more love than he looks at you. Here you have her doing her first collab with Natalie. And look now. And look, how come your boobs aren't big now? How come your stomach isn't super flat? How come? And look at her stomach. In that photo she posted, she's skinny. I'm not even going to say she's not. She is. She's starving herself. You guys keep asking. She never needed a feeding tube. The girl wouldn't eat when she was little. She was scared to eat. She has been obsessed with weight since a child, about the age of 13. Wouldn't eat. At 9 years old, she weighed 36 pounds, got the feeding tube, and gained over 20 pounds within less than a year. It was like 5 months later, I think, she had gained 20 pounds. Did amazing. What mother of MVP puts a child on a feeding tube and helps them thrive? She had failure to thrive. Do you get that? She was 9 years old. She weighed 10 pounds more than what her daughter weighs at a year old. Do you guys get that now? A few months after the feeding tube, she was up to 58 pounds. Is it clicking yet? Is it clicking, y'all? This girl killed her mother because her mother refused to let her grift, mooch off of her. She was lazy her whole life. She was waking her mother up, who was going through chemo, had cancer, also was getting ready to start dialysis, had diabetes. She was very sick, Dee Dee was. But was waking her mother up because she said she was hungry and her mother was sleeping and wouldn't get up and cook for her at 22, 23, 24 years old. She never did anything. She didn't clean. She didn't cook. She didn't have to do anything. And you know what happened? Mommy said no. Here she is. They're doing the first to watch my story. Witches don't like me, which is weird. Face is top tier. She's got a top tier face, y'all. She's a model. This girl is literally out here making out. She is 2 clicks away from doing OF with Natalie, who does do OnlyFans. I don't kick anybody about it, but she's not allowed. She is a murderer. So if anybody has Natalie's OnlyFans and you see Gypsy and her collaborating on there, please report it. Please report it. That's our next step. Promise you. If it ain't going to be on OnlyFans, it'll be behind a paywall where she can do it on her own. I promise you. Yeah. Thousands for wigs, thousands for a nose job, thousands for teeth, and still looks like that. I'm sorry, Gypsy. Are you looking at me or are you looking over there? I will continue to make fun of you. You made fun of your mom. You deserve every bit of the hate that comes your way. Absolutely.
You going today?
Here she goes, you guys.
Going to enjoy a beautiful day.
Here's the more.
And as always,
I'm a better person. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Okay. Let me show my boobs. Oh, let me do that. It's all about the ankles, guys. It's all about the ankles. And I can do it, Chips. This chick is obsessed with showing her body. She talks about, oh, I got humiliated from doing. Girl, you showed everybody in your whole hometown of Missouri your body. Your hoo-ha to your toes, to your up your nostrils. And involve fruits and toothbrushes. I do not feel sorry for you. Absolutely not. Calm down, Mandy. She sent these videos to Richard Keenan. It's so funny she says Keenan. right? She dated a guy named Richard Keenan and now calls Ken that. Ken, are you so proud? Be so effing for real right now. You know what? I'm happy because we're going to get to mainstream media, baby. Yes, mainstream media is picking it up. Here she is. Oh, let me do my dances. Let me do my dances. Gypsy, anybody can do this. Your mama did that. Your mama did that dance in the freaking hallway. Your mama. The one who gave you life and the one you said you took life out. Brought you into this world at 24. She was 24 when she had you, and you took her life when you were 24. It's all a game with you. This girl wanted fame. She wanted famous. She wanted to be a celebrity and did anything she could to get that way. And here she is. And everybody's just eating it up. Yep. She killed her mother so she could go have sex. Period. Disturbing. This is what y'all are proud. Christy, where you at? Rod, where you at? Y'all sure are quiet lately. Oh, except for the purse, y'all. That Christian Dior book bag that Melissa Moore sent her. Christy, absolutely, Gypsy implied she got that bag. She said, y'all think I wouldn't buy the real thing when I spend $3,000 on a wig? She got like 3 or 4 wigs. That's about $12,000 in wigs. And somebody said, yeah, I do think you buy a fake one when you get a $3,000 wig and won't have it professionally installed. Exactly. But she implied she bought it. Then you have Big Bag Sheena on there. She don't owe you anything. She don't have to tell you she bought it. No, she don't. She don't have to say nothing, but she puts it out there. She puts it out there. She does. Here she is again. First to watch my story. The bee is weird. Faces top tier. I'm joking. You had the face only a mother could love, Gypsy. Let's be real. You will never be famous. You will never. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Like the embarrassment. Clock it, Gyp. Yeah, clock it. She killed her mother. Boom. Not only did she do it once, she tried to take her out 2 times before that. And then letting it take the fall. Because you want to know why? When I was talking about Richard, his lawyer was, guess who? Mike Scanfield. I always say it. Stanfield, sorry. And the cop who was the lead investigator of this case was arrested for child pornography a year after this. He just got out of prison and is on parole. Think about this. The lead detective in this case of hers was arrested for child porn and sent to prison and was released like a year ago. He did more time than her. He shouldn't be out. She shouldn't be out. Why were they so... Why did the DA not do the SA kit on Dee Dee? He requested it not be done. He stopped processing all DNA evidence. The DNA half makes sense anyways. Again, Gypsy, whose male DNA blood is inside your pants that you were wearing the day you were arrested that was not Nick's or anybody else? Oh my God. Somebody please help me make sense of this because they wanted this squashed. It was political. Patterson knew this was going to take him out. Oh my God. They all knew each other. And guess what? That cop went to VisionCon. Yes, he did. He went to VisionCon with Dan and David Blanchard and all them. Let's not even get into David Blanchard and his past, we'll say. There's stuff there too. That whole VisionCon community was a disturbing place. She even brags and talks about being in the hotel with Richard and her mom finding her and sending him nudes on the internet. She sent them to everybody. There is no shame with her. She is proud. If she could walk naked down the street, that chick would. Aren't y'all so proud, Christy, Rod, and Ken? Everybody wants to say, oh, she was ABUSCD. No, she wasn't. Read the FOIAs. Do your own research. This is why people are so justice for Dee Dee. It's funny because Gypsy doesn't have the joke on her page anymore. She doesn't have half of this posted. Natalie keeps on posting. And of course, the internet's forever. You can try and scrub it now, Gypsy. You already did it. Here's another little stupid video they did. How dumb is that? Look at her compared to Natalie. Girl, you look ridiculous. You think you look... Look at you. Look. This is... I'm sorry, but why does it look like she is wearing a umpire? I'm sorry, she does. And of course, they have people. And then, of course, they have people filming. Oh, Gypsy and Natalie. No, this is her crew filming. And look how Gypsy walks. This girl don't have no heels on. She got flip-flops, y'all. In that dress, she puts on flip-flops. The fashion with this chick is it's unreal. And it's cold here right now. A little chilly. Natalie is dressed for the evening. It's cool. That I live right a stone throw away from I can smell the sea air. The water is literally, I'm like on a little island, basically, almost. But let's watch, shall we? Let me, gotta stick my chest out. She has in the fake falsies underneath. Yeah. She is in the Four Seasons, $1,500 a night hotel. The influencer. You know, because she isn't making money off of the murder of her mother. That's what really makes me angry. And she can't get a job. Her job is an influencer now. What did she say not even 5-6 months ago? I don't want to be a mommy blogger. I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to be a content creator. She just came on after Christmas over the New Year saying she wanted to advocate. Nobody asked you to say that. Nobody asked you to do it. And you wanted to work with your church and the youth in your church. So where's the church you go to? Where is the church? Can they speak up and let me know how y'all feel about this? Because she has used the religion to hide behind and garner sympathy from other people, pretending to be like she has a soul when she doesn't. And hides behind religion because God has to forgive. Absolutely. When you repent and you have forgiveness and you have actually taken accountability for your sins. You're not. You're Wiccan. Okay, here she's going to make fun of depression and anxiety. I get depressed and I have severe anxiety and get triggered from my trauma because she uses stories that I actually went through in my trauma when I was kidnapped. And lies about it, and this is how she does. Okay.
Okay, focus. Do you suffer from depression and anxiety? Yes.
So funny, right? So funny. Depression and anxiety. So funny. Where's your trauma? Shout out to Gypsy Toothbrush Talks. I love this account. I agree. How does one lose weight, get a nose job, get new dentures, get a tan? Fake, she does horrible. She's orange. Little secret. I'm not even going to tell her. She needs to look stupid. Buys expensive makeup, wigs, and still manages to look like this. Amen. Gypsy, again, I'll ask you again. Reach out to me. I'll talk to you. She made a story or a post or something saying that people were so fake and would never say it to her face and are jealous or something like that. Girl, no, we say it, you delete the comments. This is, oh my God, she's so effing gorgeous. Yeah, okay. These teen girls will say anything because they think she will actually collab with them, talk to them. She won't. She won't. If you don't have a large following, look at this. I'm sorry. I mean, I look like crap right now. I admit that. I don't care. I have been moving by myself for, I'll get into that at the end. And I know every one of you beautiful women out there look better on your worst day. Just remember that. Remember that, girlies. Just remember that. On your worst days, you look better than what she does on her best. And look at how she's trying to look classy. Let's just see how classy she is now. Let's get into the meat and potatoes, y'all.
I went to prison for 8.5 years because my own mom.
Oh my God.
Hey, we listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
It's not funny. Everybody's laughing and I get it. It's not funny. It's not funny. You're a mom, Gypsy. Not a very good mom, again, I'll say it. Where's your daughter? She's out here on a trip by herself, living her best life away from Ken and the baby. Kel's probably got Aurora. Because we know Chrissy and Rod ain't watching her now. Half the time she ain't there. They even acted like the baby was there at the apartment when she was trying to sneak out. And she even went back and played a video of Aurora crying because Ken did an oopsie and wanted to go to the park and forgot Aurora was supposed to be asleep. They are so ridiculous. And how are you defending this now, Ken? Hey, Omegle, I'm just going to say it. He's living his best life. Ryan and him both are probably over here drooling at the videos. Not because of Gypsy, though. Let's listen to some more.
One time I dared a homeless woman $20 to jump into a lake and then she said she couldn't swim and I ran away laughing. We don't judge.
We don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
By the way, Natalie is the biggest rage baiting troll on the internet. Everything is fake. Everything. A lot of people find her funny. She doesn't do well on YouTube, but does great on TikTok. Why? TikTok is toxic. TikTok is teens. TikTok is anything that isn't morally right.
I went to prison for 8.5 years because my own mom.
Oh my god.
Hey, we listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. I really like to cup my hand and fart in my hand because I like to smell my fart because I just think it smells really good. Even when I like fart in the bed sheets, I like to lift up the bed sheets and smell my fart.
We don't judge.
We don't judge around here. We listen and we don't judge.
I wear wigs because I bleached my hair off.
Oh, is it like short underneath?
Yeah, it's a pixie. This is a wig, actually.
Girl, quit. This is the biggest rage bait of everything. Oh, this is a wig, actually. We know, Gypsy. We know. It looks hideous. Hideous. Nothing against wigs. I love wigs. Nothing against it. You just look hideous. You paid $3,000 for that? She knows what it is. She knows that it's not her hair. Get off of it. Get off of it already. And you don't have a pixie. You shaved your head. It's shaved under there, y'all. Be so for real.
Oh, okay. We listen and we don't judge. One time I faked being pregnant because I didn't want my ex to leave me.
We don't judge. Wow, like people thought I did that though, too.
Did you?
Yeah, she did. She was seeing a fertility doctor and taking prenatal vitamins, but telling Ken she's on birth control. Why would you be seeing a fertility doctors do not see you for ovulation and your menstrual cycle. They do not see you for that. Issues with your menstrual cycle, etc. They don't see you for that. They do not see you to put you on birth control. That's not why a fertility and she was taking prenatal vitamins on live before she even found out she was pregnant. Said, oh, I was taking prenatal vitamins just because I like the way they taste. Said no pregnant woman ever. Ever.
No.
Oh, listen and we don't judge.
I used to wipe my bottom with bath towels instead of toilet paper. What? Like,
That's crazy.
it sounds like you're judging me right now. I'm done. I'm not playing this anymore.
It's just a game. We listen.
Yeah, because you want to know why? She's good at acting. It's all an act with Gypsy. Her whole life is an act. The Act was the perfect name of that movie. Perfect. They got a lot right in The Act, but they still villainized Dee Dee.
When you're blue, I'm red. I wanna kiss your neck.
So funny. The blue and red made purple, guys. I was red, she was blue. We kissed and blah, blah, blah. You know what? It's a better look because her tongue is always white. It'll be purple for the next few days because this chick does not brush her teeth. See that? The sucked in bottom lip to the side, the cross eye, and a lot of comments were like, yo, bro, this is starting to get really weird now. Like, a lot of comments. Even the ones she left up on, I haven't looked at her Insta. I'm not giving you a view, Gypsy. But you know what I did notice in her, people have posted, her description in TikTok and every other place doesn't say mommy anymore. Proud mommy. Aurora's done. She's got a big platform. Someone who's huge actually collab with her, try to make out basically, and she feels justified and now thinks she's going to be the fake 9 mil following that she has. She feels like now she'll get more people. Look at the comments and you'll see that they are bots.
Two best friends in a room, they might kiss.
This is old trends too.
What?
Way old.
Yes, we will.
You know what it reminds me of? Gypsy. You were 10 and tried to force a little girl to kiss you. I think you did more. The girl was so scared she ran. This is down her alley, boy. Look at that look. Look at this deviant. A deviant. She's so dumb she can't read the room either. So dumb. Tone deaf at AF. Tone deaf AF. Now let's look at Daily UK, TMZ. I mean, this was the main page. She took those videos off of TikTok. They ain't there now, y'all. We listen and we don't judge. It's gone. And this one. And the purple and blue. At the end of the day, you're going to see Natalie Reynolds come on here and troll her and drag her and make fun of her after all this. She already is. Because she said, am I not the most prettiest girl in the world? Didn't include Gypsy, didn't say anything and it's on the photo. She has Gypsy tagged. Girl, neither one of you are pretty. She's pretty-ish, Natalie is. It is very hard for me to find somebody pretty who is so ugly on the inside. Even if, let's just say, the disabled woman was a paid friend or somebody she knew, you're mocking them. You're mocking them and making fun of them. I don't care. It's not funny. Dark humor gets taken too far. This girl groomed, replace that B with the G, a disabled boy to kill her mother. And look what you did. You two are two peas in a pod. Natalie loves it. Natalie and Gypsy are the same. Period. The most deviant collaboration. Perfect for each other. She is hated on the internet, Natalie is. But she gets paid and she doesn't care. This is also a girl who called... Oh my... Never mind. There's so much. Let's go to TMZ and Daily UK. Gypsy Rose, internet outrage over killer joke about mom. Appears to be making light of her mom's killing in a new TikTok, but not everybody is laughing. No, we're not. We are absolutely not laughing.
Let us surprise you.
We listen and we don't judge. One time I dared a homeless woman $20 to jump into a lake and then she said she couldn't swim and I ran away laughing. We don't judge.
We don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Let's see what else they had to say. Okay. Hey, we listen and we don't judge, but here's the thing. A lot of people are judging. Just look at the comments. That's actually sick. We listen and we call police. There's absolutely nothing funny in this. This is so freaking wrong. This isn't funny. No, it's not. There's absolutely nothing funny. Nothing about what she's... Nothing. This is who you are, Gypsy. This. I used to wipe my bottom with bath towels instead of toilet paper. You're so disgusting. TMZ is calling her out. Daily UK called her out. YouTube, all of them. But guess who came in and saved face for her? No, every single entertainment did. Every single news article, it's all over the internet, the headlines. Gypsy Rose slammed for joke about her mom. Because what did she say?
Not just about boxing.
I don't identify as a murderer.
A chapter of your life. One last
Yeah,
look at the place
okay.
that held your memory.
I don't identify as a murderer. That's what she said. It caused outrage. Then came back in, tried to fix that, and everybody just forgot. She is so used to getting her way and nobody holding her accountable. She said it herself. I've never been held accountable, not even by my mom. Again, I'm going to ask you guys, if her mother was doing that, how is she abusing her, but not holding her accountable? Be so effing for real. Right, Gypsy? Be so effing for real. But then we have the good old people. No, you can't show me. You're blocked. Gypsy Blanchard recounts mom's murder while doing Listen and We Don't Judge TikTok trend. They always have to come in and save face. Natalie Reynolds, Saturday 21st. This video shows true crime figure and influencer. True crime figure. I'm going to give people that. They didn't say influencer for her or content creator. They said true crime figure. No, you mean a killer. She's a killer and influencer. Listen and We Don't Judge. There it is. Look at that freaking cross-eye. Hey, listen, we don't judge. Some comments were quick to express their disbelief. Nothing funny about this at all. That wasn't cute nor funny. Another commenter wrote as others questioned, why would you post this? Gypsy was a victim. Let's say it again. Her mother was never diagnosed with Munchausen by proxy. It was only a defense tactic that her stupid lawyer, who is no longer affiliated with her, Mike Scamfield, he dumped her. Oh yeah, they done. Only did for her because HBO was calling. It went nationwide. He asked for her case. Why? Again, I just told you that sheriff had been arrested. The DA also gave that. Why do you stop processing any evidence? Makes no sense to me. The day they were arrested, everything stopped. And then they go into the whole lie. Read the FOIAs. Look at the videos. She admits it. She lied. And she even says she did lie to her mother. It wasn't Dee Dee forcing her. She just said it a week ago. Of course her mom knew she could walk. She just didn't want to argue with her. She just didn't feel like any confrontation. So she just stayed in the wheelchair and didn't tell her that she could walk. You are such a piece of... I'm being good, Mandy. There you go, y'all. There you go. Y'all, I have way more to say. Way more. I also have a video coming with the Nancy Guthrie case that... hold on one second. Oh, JLR investigates. I know you guys know this, right? Yeah, well, over Christmas Day, JLR investigates got, I mean, like 500,000 followers from covering Nancy Guthrie. Just a rabbit hole there. He broke his wife's nose, a rib, beat her, and we have the FOIA's YouTube Streets brought it out, talked about it, and Crime Circus. Can't wait to go over that. And also Wes Watson, same, was arrested. Cracked his wife's, a girlfriend. Only been dating her a month and cracked her skull on the counter. The very racial Wes. We're going over these people. These are the people you're going to see her talking to next. JLR investigates. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. He is literally, there was a suicide here about a year ago in Clearwater, in Newport Richey, actually. And he was there. You know what he reminds me of? And one of the guys on YouTube Street said it best. Look at this micro deleted. Yeah, I'll say it. Look at it. Look at it. The filters can't do you any justice there because she doesn't do them like you do, Gypsy. No. This was all her. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. But JLR is there on scene. Remember, there's a glove. They found a glove. There's a glove. There's a glove. He's always there. He also said Sandy Hook wasn't real. He also made fun of Muslims. Man, this guy's past is absolutely insane. And these are the people that go viral. These are the people that have these horrible pasts that he had already done prison time, y'all. This dude, oh my Lord, But JLR Investigate is the big true crime guru right now. We're talking about him. He always rubbed me the wrong way. I always had a bad feeling about him. I did not like him. You know what he reminds me of? And the guy said it on YouTube Street. It's called Nightcrawler. Remember the guy that played in Johnny Darko? I forget his name. But he is a true crime, basically. He listens to police scanners and shows up there trying to get the biggest scoop, the craziest, homicides or fire, whatever it is, robberies, whatever, right? And he's on scene before any other news outlet so he can get paid more. But he started making incidents happen so he could get the scoop first. And that is JLR. I agree. I think that the FBI should be looking into to see if JLR sent in the fake flipping Bitcoin, like what are they called? The people who the ransom note, the fake ransom notes. So they need to look into him. They need to look into some of the evidence they so coincidentally found that was nothing, led to nothing. This dude is creepy AF. Off his rocker. We're going to deep dive into that too. Gypsy, I have so much more to say, you guys. I'm just a week behind and catching up with you guys. I wanted to let you know. I'm in my room. I took the small room. My son has the most amazing room. I love it. Oh my God. But I always have access to the bigger room because I have more stuff. I do. I have a bigger bed. I have a lot of clothes and makeup and girly stuff, that I have for the past, since 10 years now. I restarted my life, and when I did beauty stuff and did makeup, I had a lot of stuff sent to me too. And I did every Ipsy and BoxyCharm, every monthly box, like the small, medium, and big ones that were like I did all of them, right? It ended up with so much stuff, but I got rid of a lot of it because I haven't used it in forever, and it's going to go bad, and it is bad probably. So I got rid of a lot, but his room is so amazing. He's got this big, huge walk-in closet. His bathroom is like 3 times bigger than mine. It has like double sinks and like big, huge cabinet space, and my bathroom's really small. It's okay though. It's beautiful, and I have the rest of the house, and my plants are on my back patio. Have my own balcony, privacy. Woo woo. I will say that I love it. It's very, very, I feel safe here. It's quiet. It's gated. I'm really happy here. I love it. But my little room is way little. Before I lived in, it was an extra den. It was like a family room. It even had a wet bar in it. So I had like a little mini kitchen, basically. My computer was sitting on basically like a kitchen counter. That's where my computer was before. So, now I don't have like all that room and space, but I love my home. I feel home. And me and my son did everything by ourselves, and it was hard. You guys, I'm so far behind. I'm so worried. So if you guys watch this, please hype and like, and if you just watch the ads, that helps. I'm not even gonna make a third of what I normally make through YouTube because I'm up to I just unpacked. I have 2 boxes left for the whole house. I got everything done. We packed in one day. We packed in one day, started that morning, went at 6 p.m., got the truck, started loading the truck. We worked and loaded the truck all the way up until 2 a.m., I think, or longer. I can't remember. We didn't get I still have a few more things I got to get. We got up the next morning, finished putting everything that we could into the car, the truck, everything. I had to drive a 20-foot U-Haul truck by myself. I'm going to tell you what, you couldn't get a needle up my butt. I was freaking scared. No. And I backed it up into a parking spot. Thank God that there was a spot I could pull up in front. Oh my God, I'm telling you, no. My son helped me, but God, Jesus was with me. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. But we were so sore. So sore. We could barely move the next day after we unloaded everything. And I had to unpack because he worked during the day. And then I had to go do deliveries. You know, moving's expensive. He ain't even filed, which he doesn't get very much on taxes. We don't get, I don't, I won't. I actually have to pay taxes, so I'm waiting to the last minute. I'll be paying taxes. But he usually gets like 300 or 400 in tax. He hasn't even done that yet. But he did have an issue with his W-2, and that just got fixed so he could finally do it. Anywho, but I had to, you know, and then like my TV was set in the floor. The entertainment center that I had was in my daughter's room. She was using it. They literally had, like, we're using all my furniture, and I only brought like half of my furniture. I let her keep my kitchen table, and I had a small little breakfast set. You know, it's just small. I had it in my room. I just brought that here. I took one sofa, left them a sofa, and then that, like a lot of the decorations even, I left her a bunch, and I just felt bad. Like even I don't have a TV in my room because my grandson was using mine. I couldn't take it from him. But my entertainment center in her room, it actually broke, and I'd have to like, I don't think I could have moved it. It was really old anyway. So anywho, instead of getting a entertainment center, I'll take a picture and I'll add it to the end because I love it. It's so cute. I like it. Instead of buying a TV stand, I did some deliveries because Walmart had these clearance for $22 a piece. I paid, no, I'm sorry, it was $27 a piece. So instead of paying like $80 to $150 or even $200 for a TV stand, I paid $57 total, $54 total, plus tax. And I just put it all together yesterday and everything. Y'all, I'm just handy dandy Mandy. Call me handy dandy Mandy. So please, if y'all can like let the ads play, that would help me. That really would help me. I'm just saying. Just make sure you like, comment. I'll be hitting you back up in the comments. You know I will. Love you guys. This is going to be a little late probably because I had to take my older son. He came to see the house today and visit. I hadn't seen him in a while because he lived down here. And I just took him home. I had to stop middle of recording, and now I'm getting ready to edit. So thank you guys for waiting on me. Thank you for your support. And I'll take pictures and post them on my little place. I love my living room. It has huge, what do you call the ceilings? I'm so tired, y'all. I am bruised. Like, I am bruised. I don't even want to wear shorts. I have bruises all over me. But we just got done. I've been working my booty off. And so is he. He's been going to work and then coming home doing unpacking, helping. And I've been doing it all day. I did sleep Friday till 1 p.m. I just couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't do it. But I've been going to bed every night at like 2 and 3 a.m. unpacking and, vaulted ceilings. Is that what it's called? Vaulted? I don't know. They're big, super tall ceilings, and it has this big shelf over, where like you could put plants up there. Oh, I'm definitely putting a plant up there. Yeah. I love my place. I do. I'm home. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being patient. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I'm in my feels, but I am. This has me fired up. Y'all should be fired up too. I'm tired of this. All right, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Good night.